Hi guys. So I've got a busy couple weeks ahead. My husband and I are performing in the pit orchestra of A Christmas Carol. We had our dress rehearsal last night, which lasted 5 very wonderful hours. So between the other things that we've had going on, we've let a few things slip, like the cleanliness of our house and the putting away of laundry. There's actually some right there on a desk where laundry goes. But I'm trying to make sure that I still get some reading done. I've been listening to primarily and then reading a little bit of Winter Song. It seemed fitting given that it's almost winter and also we're playing a lot of pieces of music for the musical that we're in. As of right now, I'm not sure that it's the most accessible book for a lot of people. It's got so many influences of music in it that appeal a lot to me, but I don't know how much other people are going to be really drawn to that. I know music is a big part of a lot of people's lives, but it's specifically kind of violin and piano and classical. So I don't know how many people are really going to connect with that the way maybe that I'm connecting with it. I'm really enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's an edge of your seat kind of a book. It's definitely not a page turner, but it's very pretty and it's very lyrical. So I'm gonna listen to some more of the audiobook while I clean my house and I get some laundry done, and then I'll update you on what I'm thinking of it. Now that the bedroom's all nice and clean, I gotta change for the show. I gotta get ready for our performance, our first performance of 15 performances. Anyway, I just gotta change into black. So I got my shirt, and I got my jacket, and I've also got a scarf because there's a parking lot situation at the performance area, and we have to walk really far from the venue to our car, and it's really cold at night when we're done. So I'm ready to be all bundled up. I also set aside some jammies for the hubby so that when we're all done tonight and we come home, his jammies are just out and get all bundled up and go to bed because I love him and he likes his pajamas.
Heart doesn't work.
It's officially Friday morning, opening night of the show. I thought went really well. From what I could tell, it sounded like the cast did a great job. I didn't hear any major mistakes. I didn't hear really any mistakes, but that's from my place down in the hole in the ground under the stage. We do have another show tonight, and then we have 2 on Saturday, and then another one on Sunday, and we have that same schedule for 3 weeks. Anyway, I have quite the busy day today. I'm gonna try to get dressed really quick, because I'm currently not dressed, and then I'm going to try to record a video because I am trying is the big word here. I'm trying to get a video up every day in the month of December. So depending on how efficient I am this morning, I'm gonna try to record a video, and then I gotta leave to go visit Hillary from Cauldron Candle Company. She is absolutely wonderful. If you've not tried out her candles before, they smell absolutely amazing. And she's a delightful human being, and she let me help make her Mistborn candles and her Witcher candles because I'm a huge fan of both of those series. I went to visit her a couple weeks ago and we came up with scents for some of the characters in my book, and she's already made them. She already made the candles for us, so I can't wait to see how they turned out. It was really, really fun, but I will say making scents, I'm gonna have a headache today because what we do is we have all these bottles that have all these different liquids in them, and the different liquids have different scents, and we'll dip Q-tips in them, and then we hold the Q-tips up from the various different bottles with samples from the bottles, and then we smell them together to see if we like the combination, and then we'll try something else or we'll put another one in. And oh my gosh, doing that for a couple hours, it's just not good. Today though, the thing that I'm helping her with is she is gonna have a booth at Comic-Con next year, and I'm a big fan of video games, and her husband and her, they both like to play video games, and so she wants to make some video game inspired candles. So I am there to provide my geeky insight on various different characters, and I'm really excited about it. After that though, then I have to go teach some of my private students, and then I gotta get ready for the next show tonight. So it's a very busy day. I gotta get dressed though, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some makeup. Fortunately, I don't have to do my hair because hairspray is the key. One thing down, a bunch of other things to go. All right, so I haven't had a ton of time to read because of all the shows we've had and everything, but I'm just about 200 pages into Winter Song. I know that this doesn't have anything to do with the book, but I always appreciate these small little details that go into it at the very, very beginning of the book. They have this artwork that I think is kind of cool of our main character. As far as the plot goes and everything, I think it's gotten more interesting because things have picked up. I shouldn't probably have that open because it'll spoil stuff, but it's getting more interesting, but it's kind of very atmospheric and very fairy tale-like without having a ton of connection to the main character. The writing is so beautiful though. It's making it so I don't really know how I'm gonna review it because the writing is gorgeous. There's lots of moments that I feel like you could put on a bookmark. They're very, very quotable parts of the book, but the writing is gorgeous and the setting is very interesting. The author's knowledge of music is clearly very good, but I don't feel a connection to the main character. To be perfectly honest, I don't find her very likable. I don't know if I ever actually gave you the synopsis in this vlog, but we follow our main character Liesel, or Elizabeth, and she is the oldest sister of 3 siblings, and her family is extremely musical, and her grandmother has told her stories of the Goblin King, and she kind of doesn't really believe them, but she's very inspired by these stories. She composes music for them, and one day she finds out the Goblin King is indeed real. Turns out she might have actually kind of known he was real the whole time, but her memories have just kind of turned into her thinking it was fanciful musings. And so when she does see him again, she realizes she has known him this whole time, and her sister gets taken, and now she's trying to get her sister back. But there's a lot of mischief and kind of twisted, morbid games involved. I really enjoy the narration for the audiobook, especially because there's a fair amount of words that are sort of rooted in different languages. And so I wouldn't know how to say those otherwise. So I really like the narration for this. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Hopefully I can get through the rest of this book today because I don't have a show tonight. And I also want to let you guys know that Hillary from Cauldron Candle Company, we did indeed end up making scents for Kaladin and Syl and Shalon. We also made one for Dalinar. I don't know if she has that one up on her shop yet, but she does have the other ones up on her shop. So if you are interested in getting candles from Cauldron Candle Company, like I said before, she has Mistborn and Witcher ones. Now she has Stormlight Archive ones, and she's got a bunch of other stuff. So check out Hillary from Cauldron Candle Company. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.